I'm just curious, whatever happened to that thinking? 2015, Justices Gogoi and Nariman, neither of them was a Chief Justice at the time, came up with a judgment on the Jat reservation case, where they actually declared that birth into a particular category would no longer be sufficient for the Supreme Court to permit reservations, and they wanted the government to come back with a matrix of disabilities that would entitle a person to reservations. Now, curiously, Gogoi went on to become a CJI, never referred to his own judgment again. I've never seen another reference to this argument that, and the government has never come up with a matrix anyway, that you could actually make reservations and merit and all of these things something that is subject to a greater set of considerations than mere birth into a caste or a community alone. That you would have, let's say, you could have points for being a single mother, earning a certain level of income, being from a certain caste or community, being whatever, all of those things. And then, depending on that, you would qualify or not for reservation. That's what I understood by the language of that judgment. I'm just curious, whatever happened to that thinking?
The moment you talk about these other metrics, then you are substituting the very foundation of the reservation policy in India. Which is it is not necessarily good. Now, we have reservations under the EWS category, the economically weaker sections, where you apply a pure economic criterion. Now, what the government has done, which is by bringing in the recent constitutional amendment, is to also allow for reservations to the EWS category, which is really to say that in the non-reserved categories, namely the non-SC, ST, OBC categories as well, there may be people who would be economically underprivileged and who should also be given a certain degree of reservation, which is a different basis altogether of reservation. But to apply that criterion to castes which are fundamentally underprivileged would really take away the whole social basis of the reservation policy. And I still do believe that India has not still come to that point where we can say that, well, all communities are equally or all castes are equally situated, and therefore we can end reservation. I don't think India has come to that level at all.